The Great Resignation continues. Why workers are quitting in droves. In 2024, the job market is a wild west, with employees constantly on the hunt for greener pastures. Indeed, this is not a mere prediction, but a reality that has taken the corporate world by storm. The once secure 9-to-5 jobs are now seen as chains of monotony, stifling creativity and personal growth. Employees today crave for more than just a hefty paycheck. They seek professional fulfillment and personal satisfaction. The work environment, company culture, flexibility, and opportunities for growth that increasingly influence their decision to stay or leave. More often than not, these criteria are not met, leading to a continuous exodus from the traditional working environment. Research shows that a staggering 95% of American workers have grown dissatisfied with their current work situation. This is not just a number but a reflection of the collective employee dissatisfaction nationwide. The dissatisfaction stems from various sources: low pay, lack of recognition, poor work-life balance, lack of career advancement opportunities, and more. Interestingly, this wave of resignations is not limited to a particular industry or demographic. It is widespread, cutting across age groups, career stages, and industry sectors. It is a phenomenon that is being witnessed even in sectors that were once considered the most secure, and the Great Resignation is not just about people leaving jobs. It's also about people redefining what work means to them. Many are seeking opportunities that allow them to pursue their passions, learn new skills, and contribute meaningfully to society. They are becoming more selective, choosing jobs that align with their values and aspirations. The ripple effect of this mass resignation is being felt by businesses worldwide. Companies are scrambling to retain their top talent and attract new hires. The pressure to transform traditional work models into more flexible, inclusive, and employee-centric ones is greater than ever. In essence, the Great Resignation is serving as a catalyst for a much-needed revolution in the world of work. It's challenging the status quo, pushing boundaries, and paving the way for a more dynamic and fulfilling work environment. A staggering 95% of American workers have plans to ditch their current gigs and seek out new opportunities this year. The chase for higher pay fuels the exodus. For nearly half of the workforce, the monetary motivation propelling this large-scale migration is straightforward. Money talks loud and clear. An astonishing 45% of the workforce are frantically on the lookout for a fatter paycheck to comfortably balance their budget and lead a decent life. They are actively searching for remunerative opportunities, hoping to secure a position that pays them well, enough to keep the kitchen fires burning and the wolf from the door. And the statistics that back this trend are as undeniable as they are revealing. Job hoppers, as they have been termed, are witnessing their pay scales ascend to dizzying heights compared to those who choose to remain with their current employers. When we look at the data month by month, this intriguing trend becomes even more apparent. A study conducted in February 2024, for instance, illustrated this point with crystal clarity. Employees who decided to shift jobs experienced a handsome 5.9% year-over-year increase in their remuneration, while the company loyalists, those who decided against making a move, could only manage a relatively feeble 5.1% increase. An anonymous professional shared their personal story, illustrating the potential benefits of strategic job hopping. After just a year and a half of calculated job hopping, I nearly doubled my salary, and each year after that my income kept escalating by $15,000 to $40,000 or even more. Such stories reveal a promising correlation between job hopping salary increment, a trend that seems to be encouraging more and more professionals to switch jobs in the pursuit of better pay. However, career experts advise caution. They warn against impulsive job hopping, suggesting that climbing the career ladder too swiftly can create vulnerabilities during times of economic instability. The danger, they say, lies in becoming too expensive too quickly. As the cost of employing you rises, you might be perceived as a financial burden during periods of economic recession. As one seasoned recruiter bluntly put it, you don't want to be that expensive head that's easy to chop off. Hence, it is important to strike a balance between ambition and stability to ensure that while chasing higher pay, one doesn't become susceptible to the vagaries of economic downturns. The grass isn't always greener. Why else people quit? While money is the primary motivator, it's not the only factor driving workers out the door. This statement is not just a hypothesis, it's a fact that has been backed by countless research studies and surveys. In today's world, it goes beyond just a paycheck. Employees are seeking fulfillment, purpose, and a sense of belonging. At the heart of this exodus, many employees feel stifled by a lack of growth opportunities. They perceive that they are stuck in a stagnant position with no clear path for advancement. This sense of stagnation is not about career progression, but it's also about personal development. Employees yearn for opportunities to learn new skills, to engage in challenging projects, to expand their knowledge base, and to contribute in meaningful ways. They desire for a work environment that not only values their contributions, but also fosters their growth. Work environments are another significant factor forcing employees to reconsider their positions. A toxic work environment can include anything from a high-stress atmosphere, unrealistic workload, to office politics and poor communication. These factors create an environment where employees feel undervalued, unappreciated, and unsupported. It's an environment that breeds unhappiness, dissatisfaction, and ultimately leads to increased turnover rates. Then there's the increasingly important aspect of benefits and work-life balance. In the past, employees may have been willing to overlook these aspects for a higher salary. But now, times have changed. Employees are not just looking for a hefty paycheck, but also a comprehensive benefits package that addresses needs. This can include health insurance, retirement plans, paid time off, and flexible work schedules. Furthermore, they are seeking an improved work-life balance. They want the freedom to take care of their personal lives without sacrificing their professional one. As one Gen Z professional candidly stated, "We're asking ourselves, how does this career serve me, not the other way around?" It's an important question and one that many are now courageously asking. Another millennial shared their brutally honest take. Companies an unrealistic level of loyalty, but we're at their whim, so we play the game and pretend we'll stay forever. They really want to be lied to. This sentiment reflects the growing discontent among employees. And if companies want to retain their workforce, they need to understand and address these concerns. Change, after all, starts from within. The Goldilocks Principle. How long is too long at one job? This burning question has been the focus of many career-oriented discussions over the years. So, what's the magic number for job tenure? It's an intriguing thing to ponder. And, as we delve deeper into this topic, it's worth exploring the employment habits of the typical American worker. The data reveal fascinating insights. It shows that Americans typically stay at their jobs for a span of 3-4 years on average. This is a significant finding and paints a compelling picture of the American work landscape. However, it's pertinent to remember that averages can be misleading, and the actual figures vary widely across different age groups. Let's take younger workers, for instance. The data tells us that those in the age group of 20, 24, fresh out of college or stepping into the early stages of their often only stay at a job for less than 1.5 years per position. This suggests that they are perhaps more eager to explore different opportunities or are still figuring out their career paths. But the time spent at a job is not the only factor at play here. Career gurus and professionals often advise on something potentially even more significant: the skills gained during your tenure. The argument here is that it's not about the amount of time served or the amount of money earned, but the value of the skills and knowledge you acquire. As one expert wisely counseled, remove your focus on money and concentrate on acquiring the right skills. Once you're comfortable with what you've learned, then you're ready for the next level. This advice is gold for those who wish to grow professionally and personally in their career. However, some career experts suggest taking a different approach. They argue for a holistic view of one's career journey. These experts out that it's not just about short-term gains or losses. They remind us that sometimes taking a short-term pay cut can pay off big in the long run. It can lead to invaluable experiences, opportunities, and knowledge that can benefit your career in ways that a higher paycheck may not. In the end, our career choices should be guided by our long-term goals, personal growth, and job satisfaction. Others argue for a holistic view of one's career journey, pointing out that short-term pay cuts can pay off big in the long run through invaluable experience. The employer's perspective: seek balance, not blind loyalty. In the contemporary commercial world, high turnover rates can wreak havoc on companies' productivity and financial stability. However, the silver lining is that this has ushered in an era of unconventional thinking regarding employment practices. More and more companies are recognizing the potential value in job hopping, as long as it's done with strategic intent and forward-thinking rationale. An insightful comment from a seasoned recruiter helps clarify this shift in mindset. Employers are now more accommodating and understanding if individuals are seeking diverse opportunities that would facilitate their learning, nurture their growth, and boost their professional progression. The key in having a clear and well-thought-out goal. The new wave of hiring managers, many of them having experienced job hopping firsthand, empathize more with this approach. They appreciate the dynamic nature of current career landscapes, acknowledging that the traditional path of work-life progression has evolved. As one millennial manager candidly expressed, "We have let go of the expectation for lifelong loyalty, a concept that was highly regarded by older generations. We've adapted to the times." However, the final decision lies in the hands of the individual. The job market, perpetually in a state of flux, demands that each professional meticulously consider their career options. It's essential to identify and pursue the path that seamlessly aligns with one's personal goals, values, and priorities. At the end of the day, the choice is yours. As the job market continues its chaotic dance, each professional must carefully weigh their options and forge the path that best aligns with their goals and priorities.